Flappy Bird, why? So in case you haven't heard yet, there's this little game out there that's been the source of all kinds of madness called Flappy Bird. People are already taking this like it's such a popular thing. You know, it's popular whenever they start making fun of it with what we got, like Flappy Dog and Squishy Bird and Floppy Bird and whatever the fuck else bird. I don't know. What can I really say about this? The guy just took the game down yesterday, and everybody is going batshit crazy for no reason whatsoever. You know how I know they're going batshit crazy? They're selling their fucking phones on eBay for thousands of dollars. What is wrong with you people? I feel even worse for the people who are going to buy these phones. Either they're the stupidest people in the world, or they're the trollingest people in the world. Make sure to add that one to the dictionary. Why are people getting so up in arms about this? It's a game. It's a mobile phone game. You know why people are getting so up in arms about this? Because it's the cool thing to do right now. Sir, are you doing drugs right now? That's cool. Yeah, everybody's doing it, man. It's drugs. Crocodile, come on. It melts your hands off. How cool is that? I gotta try some. This reminds me of something that happened last year that was just as crazy and just as ridiculous. This thing called Twinkie shortage. Everybody freaked out over a tiny little sponge cake with whipped cream in it. I saw several of those on eBay for thousands of dollars. Packs, little twin packs, big packs, everybody freaking out. Everybody, I want that sponge cake. Okay, so Flappy Bird, Twinkies, Twitter followers. Yes, I said Twitter followers because people will want you to follow them on Twitter just to have a follower. Just to have extra followers. Who are they going to be tweeting to? A bunch of people who don't give a shit about what they're saying. That's just the way it goes. If I have more followers, people will think I'm cooler. My friends in high school will think I'm cooler because I have 2,000 Twitter followers. Guys, back in high school, we didn't really have Twitter. We didn't really have Facebook. And I am glad. Because we had our own shit. Of course I was part of some of the fads. You know what? It's a growing experience. But I'm telling you right now, don't give a shit about what other people think. This is ruining you. This is destroying you. Flappy Bird is destroying you. People are going to be paying money for those phones. Or they're going to be screwing the people over who are selling those phones. And then the people are going to get mad. And then they're going to take to Twitter or Facebook. And they're going to tell all their friends how much they hate life. And they're going to tell everybody how much they hate the person who made Flappy Bird, and they're going to tell everybody how much they hate eBay, and they're just going to go crazy and everybody's going to hate them in return. This reminds me of Christmas time. I remember seeing a few specific tweets or more about not getting the gadget they wanted for Christmas. I didn't get an iPhone for Christmas. Mom, I hate you. I hate you, Dad. You didn't get me an iPhone. I didn't get the car I wanted. It was blue instead of red. Mom, I hate you so much. You spoiled little fucks. Get off your high horse. Nobody gives a shit about what color car you have, or if you have an iPad or an iPhone or an I don't give a shit. Who cares? Be yourself. Identity. There is such a thing as it. You don't need to borrow yours from MTV anymore. So what do we do next? Well, we move on. Because tomorrow, Flappy Bird is going to die out in news a little bit, and then next week, nobody's going to be talking about it at all. And I think the guy who made it is going to be perfectly happy about that, because he made a lot of money off of it. And you know what? I don't think he was expecting to make a lot of money off of it, because you know, if you check the Wikipedia, you might notice this little fact about the game where it says it was published last year in May. Okay, it just got popular recently. For what reason? Who knows? Maybe he deployed bots. Maybe he got it around by word of mouth. Maybe somebody saw it who has influence over other people and got the word out about it and helped him or whatever. Who knows? Who cares? It became popular and people played it and enjoyed it, and that's cool. If you enjoy a game that's simple and you know it entertains you and passes the time for you, good on you. That's what games are for. The fallout here is what happens after, and why Hysteria is such a dangerous thing. If you enjoyed the game, that's great. If you don't enjoy the game, don't give the guy shit about it. Stay away. Don't play it. Just like a show on TV you don't like. Don't aggressively go to the nearest forum about that show and start talking shit on everybody just because you can. We live in such an age where it's so desensitized, you can tell somebody to kill themselves for making a typo and nobody will think anything of it. You used "you're" wrong. It's "you are." Go kill yourself. Really? We shouldn't have to have a thick skin about trite shit like this. This is out of hand. Get over yourself. Get over any kind of judgment you have about anybody else just because you want a little bit of attention. Because the same reason that you're attacking these people for games like Flappy Bird or a show somebody likes is probably the same reason that you're asking for cheap followers on Twitter. You want them to follow you. You want them to pay attention to you. That's cool, I guess, but I don't give a shit, and I don't think they would give a shit either, and that's why they're not following you. So why get mad about it? Why don't you bring in some of your friends, or why don't you start saying something relevant that people might like? Or better yet, make something. Make your own game, because you can do it better, right? Either way, get your own identity. What else can I really say about it to you guys? This is just a small example of something that keeps happening over and over and over again, and nobody is trying to do anything about it. And what's even worse is that it's becoming a part of our everyday society. I don't know why this is a cool thing to tell somebody to kill themselves over something so trite and simple, but what is it really gaining you? What are you getting out of it? You're going to be continuing to sit behind your computer screen, doing absolutely nothing about it, and just laughing at your own stupidity. Please. Just be yourself for once. Stop trying to do what everybody else is doing just because they're doing it. Because one day they're going to kill themselves, and you're just going to kill yourself because everybody else is killing themselves. Remember the Suicide Club? Japanese movie? Yeah, go watch it. With that said, stay true to yourself, guys. There's nothing more to say about it. Be good. Stay awesome. Because you are awesome. I'll see you next time.